What up? We are back. I could not let the Plopper video finish where it lied. It drove me fucking nuts. So I went to Bass Pro. I bought a $12.99 River to Sea Whopper Plopper 90 half ounce. I would say I got the size about right. Can you tell from here which one is the premium one and which one is part of the $23 10 pack? Which one of these is $12.99 and which one of these is 1/10 of $23.99? Now, I just so happened to stumble on one that had the same exact color scheme as the China one. I was like, that's fucking perfect. The black one that I thought was sick. Well, look at that. Now I got two of them. From a distance, when I first saw in the store, I thought they were identical, but I can see some differences up close now. So this is the $12.99. This is $12.99. And if I snag it on the branch in the first cast, I'm gonna fucking cry. 1/10 of $23.99. So I can see right here the little gills, painted, textured. They tried on this one, but you know, China, it doesn't look as nice as that. Oh no, I flipped my shirt. So the nose, you can see it's got a little translucent on the nose. There we are. And the swivel is actually detachable on the Chinese one, where it's built into the bait. So this might cause some of the spinning that some people had. I had 0 of it out of 10 lures, but a lot of you said they had it. Downside. Upside is this swivel is replaceable. This one is literally attached to the bait. So you win some, you lose some. The bottoms actually look damn near identical. The little fin placement, I don't even know if the camera can see this. Tiny little fins are just a hair lower. It's got a bit of a little belly on the $12 one. The tails, once again, China tried. A couple little dots. It looks fine to me. The $12.99 one has dots aplenty. Also, the little plastic tube on the back here is looks premium, and the gap is a hair smaller. This one is kind of see-through, and it's just enough. But the gap is, I mean, woo! Ooh, I didn't remember it being that bad before I fished it. Okay, it might be getting bigger. Does this one do that? No, this one does not do that. Okay, China. $12.99. The hooks, ow, goddamn. The hooks are definitely bigger, definitely thicker. Hard to say if they're sharper, but honestly, I think the hooks are what was dooming me on these. I will see if they look, sound, do anything different, but once again, China, $23.99 for a 10 pack. $12.99. This better catch fish. If this catches fish and this doesn't, it proves my review is correct and the China ones are kind of just junk and don't catch fish. If these, yes sir, if this does not catch fish, sorry, huge ant, motherfucker. If this does not catch fish and this catches fish, it's just gonna go down to, fuck, it's just fishing, it's day, it's time, it's whatever. If neither one of these catch fish, I just have no luck with ploppers and I'm gonna be done with them. Let's see what we do. All right, since we know the China ploppers plopped before, we're gonna start with these. So you get a good A-B comparison from cheap to, oh my God, it was $12.99. The first cast, I'm gonna give them, I think I'm gonna do 5 and 5. We're just gonna do 5 and 5. Unless I get a hit, and then it gets 5 more, because like, them's the rules. Production breeds production has privileges. That's what we're trying to say. Oh, there's a dragonfly just humping the fucking water. What are you doing there, Chief? I guess another thing is these cast a mile. They're allegedly both the same size, so I guess that will be potentially something. I doubt it. I don't know. Do I trust that the Chinese are weighted to what they say they are? No, but they kind of look and feel the same way, so I think it'll be identical. All right, cast number 1 with the $12.99 plopper. And it's plopping. I almost want to say the wake is about the same size. The actual splash at the plopper is a hair smaller, but I don't know if you can hear this. Listen. No, you probably can't hear it. The actual plopping sound, it's not as loud, but I feel like the tone is a little, I don't know, sweeter, I guess. How do you describe it? God damn, he's mowed right up to me. All right, well, we got somebody mowing the paths around us here, so the audio is probably about to go to shit. But yes, confirmed. These also cast a fucking mile, so no difference there. All right, that's 5 and 5, no hits. Let's move spots. All right, trying to get away from that mower a little bit. This is back to the China. We're gonna go 1 of 5 over here. Casting distance might actually be a concern in this corner because once again, 1290 fucking 9 for the good one. I really don't want to lose it in those weeds or those trees like immediately, because if so, I'm ending the fucking video and I'm never buying another one. I can't put my finger on it. Like I said, the plopper, the Chinese plopper, is plopping. It looks like it's plopping, sounds like it's plopping, but just the tone of the rich boy one is just, it's mellower, it's sweeter, and it sounds, I don't know how to describe it. Like, you know, when a buzz bait is buzzing just right and it has that, it sounds better to me. However, does that make any difference to the fish, or is it a reduced sound, which is actually worse? I couldn't tell you. I'm not a fucking sonar. I don't know what it sounds like underwater. So that might be more of a factor than anything. I think it's going to come down to the hooks though, because the hooks look a little bigger, a lot beefier, and I missed a lot of fish on these in my review. So maybe it's just these need better hooks, or maybe they both fucking suck. All right, spot 2, cast number 1 for the 1299 that I almost threw straight into that tree that I was talking about a minute ago. God damn it, I'm scared. Can't play scared. Probably should have bought more than one, but I'm a fucking cheap ass. I'm short casting. I'm scared. Plus I got a new pull. Hey, got a new pull. Thank you, Bass Pro. I'm shouting them out in my other video, but snapped a pull and they accepted the warranty return and gave me my money back. And it was less than 60 days, and they didn't put me on trial. They didn't ask me a bunch of tough questions. They didn't try to resist it. They're just like, yeah, okay. So big shout out to Cabela's/Bass Pro. And I'm loving this new Berkley. And yes, I would have bought another Bass Pro pole, but they had this one in stock, and it was actually the one I wanted when I bought the Bass Pro pole. So it's not that I don't trust them, and I might actually buy one of their more expensive poles now that I know they cover their fucking warranties. But this is just, I love the Berkley mediums, man. I had a cherry wood for 20 years and it still works. I actually just replaced it with the creek pole I'm using on my channel, that ultralight, because boy, that cherry wood is just to the point where it should be snapped in half and it hasn't, but I didn't want to push it any further. So good shit. All right, that's 5, and we got no hits on either. There's like baby little turtle on that floating piece of wood, one over there, and one that's got spooked and slid off, but there's 3 little guys. How you doing, turtly boys? All right, they're mowing close, but we're reversing the order this time. We are gonna do 5 with the good one first, and then 5 with the Chinese. Come tight next to these branches. This is the expensive one. Please, baby, please don't snag. See, this is added value, sanity. With the 10 piece for $23.99, I had fucking 10. If I lose one, fuck it. I mean, yeah, if I could get a favorite color, it'd be nice to have more of that, but like, also, fuck it. Like, this one is like, boy, that's a number 2 combo if I lose it. That sucks. What if I lost 2? That's fucking Texas Roadhouse dinner. Like, that sucks. Alright, that's 5. 0 hits on anything so far. Alright, spot number 3, 5 casts on the China. And now there's a new machine running. I think it's doing some mulching or something. Insanely loud day to be recording a video at a nice peaceful pond, but summertime, what you gonna do? All right, that's another 0 for 5 in the China and 0 for 30 overall. No hits, no nothing. all the heavy duty machinery is letting me know that it's time to move spots. And, you know, the not catching or even having an interest thing probably doesn't help. So let's poop and lunch and come back out later. All right, spot number 2. We had some gas station pizza for lunch. So hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt me. Ooh, reaction. Oh, missed a fish. Was that a bluegill? I think a very tiny fish just jumped in front of it. Maybe? Maybe? Oh, what is happening? They're going crazy for it. Oh, boy, they're just painted all over. Was that 3? Oh, I'm actually having fun fishing now. I'm losing track. That's 5 for $12.99. All right, and let's throw 5 on the Chinese plopper. We got a bunch of reactions for the fancy, expensive one. Let's see if we can get a fish. Question is, will they react more or less to this one? We got a fish. We got a fish. We got a fish. We got a fish. Oh God, it's a bluegill. Oh no, we snagged a bluegill. Actually, we didn't snag it. Holy shit. Buddy took the hook. Oh boy. This is not ideal. All right, well, that's 1 point for Chinese plopper. All right, so that was 5 casts with the Chinese plopper, and we caught a fish. It wasn't our intended species. I don't really want to count it because I'm not really going for bluegill. But actually, the slightly smaller hooks may have played a part in that, because that bluegill actually mouthed that treble hook. So a fish is a fish. So out of 35 cast, China's up 1-0. And another set of 5 for the $12.99. I kind of like this. I think I'm gonna do 5-5, 5-5. And then hit a different spot, unless it's like really popping off somewhere. It can get us some good ground coverage. Oh yeah, I don't know what it is, but we missed one. I think that's a bluegill again. No, they're reacting like crazy, isn't that? As I was saying, I don't know what it is, but to the human ear, the fancy plopper sounds distinctly ploppy, just slightly better tone. But hey, China's up 1-0, so don't mean shit if you ain't catch fish. All right, that's 40 in the books for $12.99 and still no fish, although getting a lot of reactions from the bluegills over there. Next set of 5 on the China, and then we're moving spots. Speaking of quiet, loudest truck ever. Oh, hit my own wire. Ooh, okay, that's a bass. That's a bass. That is for sure a bass. That's a good bass. I might have snagged on its side though, swimming weird. Okay. Dude, this is either a hog or I've completely caught it on the side. What is going on? Oh my God, it might be a hog. It might be a hog. Dude, it might be a monster. Come on, drag. Come on, drag. Dude, I caught a fucking pig, bro. Oh no, I caught it on its belly. Oh, goodness, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Oh God, I got like a back hook in. Like just barely have it hooked. Guys, I don't think I'm gonna be able to bring this one in. Oh boy, you're barely on there. Let me help you. Let me help you. I'm sorry to lift you this way, but it's gotta be done. Oh my God. Woo. Oh. That dude, that's a 3-pounder. That is like 2 7/8 if it's not 3. Bring the sweet meat here. No. You're getting. Oh, Oh, China up 2-0 big now. Tear. Oh, 309, 304. Damn, son. Where was that during the review? Where was that during the review? Fortunately, though, we scuffed him pretty good. I'm so sorry about the scar, buddy. Oh. All right. That's a 3-pounder for China, baby. Let's go. All right, that being said, that's my first really good fish on these, so hooks. Oh, I actually did bend this hook a little bit. Ooh. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. It's not bad, but this one right here got a little bend out. You see the difference? A little bent. I'm assuming it plops good. I'm so excited. I almost forgot. I think I got 2 more casts left on this. And China is up a big 2-0 all of a sudden. That was a 3-pound bass and a pretty healthy bluegill. I feel like the $12.99 is getting more reactions, but they're mostly bluegill. And unfortunately, we gut hooked it a little, but boy, that was a nice fish. Where was this during the original review, China? I will say this is the biggest problem with Whopper ploppers as a bait. Not only are there 2 treble hooks with a decently wide gap, you also got this piece that can get weed in the middle of it, and you also got the front. So like, they are not weed friendly. And if you get a single weed in this right there, it's done. It doesn't do the action anymore. So I can't note that enough. Maybe the fucking feeding window literally just ended as I caught a big fish. Well, I was gonna fish that little spot, but I saw a snake skin laying right next to the concrete, so move along. I think this is where the rubber is gonna meet the road. Ah, tick, get off me. Ew, get off me. Ew. See, I shouldn't have wore shorts. Ew. Knew I'd get a tick. All right, so if you're my accountant, you're watching this and you're not very proud of me. These were $23.99 for a 10-pack, or $2.39 a lure. This single lure was $12.99. So, did a review. Kind of thought they were a little shit, so I thought I could go buy an expensive one and prove that the Chinese ones are just shit, or that the lures are total shit and I wouldn't catch anything on either one. So this is what actually happened. So I threw 51 cast on the China, 57 cast on the Fancy Boy. This one had the most reactions. I'd probably say I had 20 cast where a bluegill or a bass jumped over it, jumped into it, smacked it with his tail, splashed right next to it. Like, it was making noise. It was making wakes and shit was just going crazy. 0 bites. This one had a grand total of 3 reactions in 51 cast. 2 of those were fish. Both of them, good fish. I mean, one was a bluegill, but it was a good bluegill. The other was a 3.04 pound bass. So, everywhere this one went, shit was like, oh fuck, something's here. This one was a silent killer, and there was no interest until there was something on the hook. So what we have here is a fucking fiasco where I said these suck and they don't catch fish. This one looks better, it sounds better, it gets more of a reaction, but it didn't catch fish. Once again, top water, plopper, time of day. I caught both fish decently early. I probably fished for 5 hours, 3 different spots throughout 8 hours today. Once that feeding window ended, nothing worked. Even when I hit the last spot, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw in a little crappie tail grub, catch some bluegill, feel good. Dead. Like 3:30, 4 o'clock, dead. So, as always, you gotta fish when fish are biting, and I think we need a rematch. But today, China is up 2-0. I cannot let my $12.99 go to waste. So this is already a sequel to the review. But we need a sequel to the sequel, because I just don't believe that's right. I don't believe that this is a better bait than this. It did get a little bent on the one fish it caught. That hook right there. It's not super bad, but once again, this thing's caught 2 fish total, 1 good fish. I feel like this won't do the same, so fuck it. China number 1 right now, but we're gonna have a beef here. There's gonna be a part 2, a part 3. We need to either get out at breakfast, which I don't wake up that early, or get out at dinner, and I usually don't have time. But as for today, $12.99 is a shit value. And Whopper ploppers may work. They may actually work. I may have been wrong. They may not be a 3 out of 5. This may not be a 2.5 out of 10 bait. I'll see you next time, because I fucked it up again.